I know what you're gonna say. One more channel, one more idiot who is going to bash on the Ripple, but no, that's not the topic actually of today. We may go through this article very quickly. We need to go through the charts over here to show you something very interesting, prediction before this drop even happened, and also one more important question than everything that is going on over here. Why this that we have right now, this situation about Ripple, is showing us that the crypto market, altcoins in general, are still not in a bull market, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's begin. So welcome back to another episode, ladies and gentlemen, on the CryptoWealthy channel. We're not going to bash on you Ripple, XRP, whatever. Even so, they are starting to delist this coin, token, whatever you want to call it, from some of small exchanges. We're gonna go through that very quickly, but we need to go through the price because, believe it or not, this price looks very good for me, and I may even buy some XRP for the trade or something. We may actually trade XRP if we see some good opportunity, and opportunity are actually happening from these kind of situations over here on the charts. Now, one thing that I want to bring you, as you know, of course, the news reacted on this pretty heavily over here. The listing may be a little bit, those news shaked up the XRP holders, and many sold pretty heavily over here. Maybe even Ripple sold some to take profits before this happens. Who knows what happened over here. So to remind ourselves over here, SEC will suit against Ripple, calling XRP a 1.3 billion unregistered securities offering. Over here we have one more article. Ripple CEO Garlinghouse responds to SEC complaints against XRP. It's a little bit stupid to say something like this, but sometimes stupid things can actually come true. Ripple, Chris, and I may be the ones named in the filing, but this is an assault on crypto at large. Doesn't mean that it's on cryptocurrency space, but we will connect this with crypto space. This news is very important for the whole crypto space. What happened is not good for the altcoins, or maybe it is. You need to have your own conclusion after we show you something very interesting. And one more over here, XRP price falls 24% in 24 hours as exchanges begin the listing, which are some small exchanges, nothing serious for now. We're going to see how the bigger exchanges are going to react on this, but it's interesting to see such a big stuff happening on the XRP, and we knew, some of us already knew, that this day will come sooner or later with such a trouble. Now, first thing first, we need to mention over here the price, because XRP, believe it or not, before even this news, we were in one of the pattern which is bearish, and when you have the bearish pattern, well, the bearish outbreak is most probable. So the thing that I wanted to show you over here is this over here. If we draw like this triangle on the chart, we are actually on the daily chart. What you can see over here is that we are in some sort of a descending triangle. You can actually argue and draw it like this or whatever, but nevertheless, this is perfectly good and eligible. Perfectly good and eligible descending triangle. This kind of a triangle are making on the price lower highs and the flat bottom over here, something like ascending triangle just on the other side, and eventually the price begins to drop, breaking the level of support over here, the structure over here, and then you have breakout to the downside. Now, the thing that I need to mention, that Alessio also mentioned, show me the charts and I tell you the news. So as you can see over here, even before these news over here, even before this news yesterday over here, or even this candle over here, we already formed some sort of a descending triangle over here. Even here, if you draw it, even if you connect these dots over here, you're still going to have descending triangle, which means that this move should be predicted much earlier than this situation over here. The news were just fuel, boost to break through this level of support on the descending triangle. So we covered the descending triangle. As you can see, we already have it even before this news. So it seems like that the bearish outbreak was already on some sort of a way imminent. Also, we need to mention that we do have some Bart-Simpson pattern, which is pretty much pump and dump situation over here. And also you could see and argue, even without the descending triangle, that you are having very low trading volume over here when it comes to the side trading into the Ripple over here. You have a drop, you have a lower high constantly, and you should expect sooner or later breakout to the downside. Now, there is one question to be mentioned over here, and that's, is this good for the altcoins? This outcome for the Ripple, for the XRP price, showed us something very, very interesting. If you remember on the bull market in 2017 of the Bitcoin, every single time when we had some sort of a good news, predictions or stupid stuff for dumb money, we always had a pump, ladies and gentlemen. We always had a pump for the upside. Whenever the bad news came, then nothing happens, because bull market doesn't care about bad news. They are actually hearing about good news and pumping the price all over again until we reach the top on some sort of a way. So as you can see over here, we were pumping. You remember those good news all the time? Good news were pushing the price, boosting the price all the time. But whenever we have some bad review, some bad news, nothing happens, ladies and gentlemen, because in the bear market, good news doesn't matter. Good news does not move the price to the upside higher and higher. We all know that. Now, as you can see over here, interesting fact about Bitcoin is that always in the bull market, good news just push the price to the upside. Bad news didn't have any effect, while in the bear market, as I mentioned, was totally different. On the XRP, bad news managed to move the price to the downside. Even so, the Bitcoin is in bull market, but that doesn't mean that the XRP and other altcoins are in the good mood, or let's say in the bull market, which means it seems like that the altcoins still aren't into the bull market, as we can see over here, because they're heavily reacting on bad news, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. Even if we take the measurements over here, we can see big drop of 46%. Sorry, XRP holders, I really do. It's your investment, I understand this, but nevertheless, as you can see, bull market did not start for the altcoins. It doesn't mean that we are in the bear market, but it seems like that the altcoins aren't strong enough to handle the Bitcoin bull market, which pretty much bringing us the good picture that we are still not seeing the major pump of the altcoins, and also bringing us to the XRP drop over here. For me, this shouldn't be concerned at all, because the major bull market isn't missed at all. It's yet to come for the altcoins, and most probably for the XRP. And I do believe that this is very, very good chance and opportunity to actually find some sort of a bottom for the XRP over here, buy and trade this. So I think that we should enter the position. As I promised you on this channel, we're going to do trading. We're going to do full analysis of that trade, what went good, wrong, why we close position, why we enter the position, and so on and so on. So you can learn about trading a little bit, details and everything. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this sort of a content. So I do believe that we may actually trade XRP if we see some good confirmed bottom, and if we see some sort of a pattern, some reversal pattern over here signals, we are going to do video, we're going to do trade, and we're going to see what will happen. Now, I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only thing that I wanted to discuss about with you, because there are people who are very, very feeling bad about XRP and everything. I understand that. So this is the reason why I want to a little bit encourage you over here. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, and till the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.